Hey, how we doing, guys?
Morning, everyone.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Crazy ex-girlfriend. We're on a very interesting path for Rebecca this season.
Yeah, I know it's early. We've only seen a couple episodes, but so far, I feel like we had 3 seasons of uh, uh, very frustrating Rebecca and other characters, right? Like,
No,
oh my
sure.
God, you guys are all so hard to be around.
Yeah.
I don't know how you stand each other, and I think we're getting the payoffs now.
Yes.
Um, in
Thus
this
far,
fourth
anyways.
season, so far anyway, and of course this can all explode
Mm.
with this show, especially more than anything else we've ever watched. Things can go off the rails fast, but I really feel like, yeah, I feel like we're being rewarded for taking how tough the show is on
Yeah.
purpose. It's not like you have those shows where you're like, oh, you got to get people tell you like get through the first season and then it gets good. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think I want to watch the first season if it tells me a show I don't like. This isn't that.
No.
It's one that intentionally kind of pokes you a little bit. And it's like, hang with this.
Yeah,
Hang
but
with
when it
this.
starts, you're kind of on her side, and then
For sure.
kind of in the middle of the show, that's when it really starts digging the knife in.
They start twisting like how far can we get you to hang with
Yeah.
Rebecca as things get worse and worse and worse. And
That's interesting.
yeah, I've known people who quit watching the show because they can't.
I did too,
They can't
actually.
hang with her.
My mom.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm done. She's
I
like,
have
I'm
friends
done.
who were like, I made it 9 episodes and then
Yeah.
I was out because and I get that, but we're really kind of seeing now like the beauty of this season now
Mhm.
is that the nuance is there with Rebecca in that she still falls flat on her face to like when she's in jail, right?
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, oh my God, stop it.
She's
But
human.
right.
Mhm.
But she has the tools now, and I don't think she even recognizes it to recognize those problems and improve upon them.
Mhm.
And she's done that. She did it with jail. She did it with Nathaniel. She's doing it in all of her interpersonal relationships. She's doing it at work to where she's like, okay, here's my issue.
Mhm.
Here's how I can fix it. Here's how I can work on it. And she's doing it
Just
without other
overshoots
people's
it.
help. She's not lying to people. I really feel like she's in a good place, even as she stumbles, which is kind of realistic.
Well, that's the thing. The fact that she's doing all of that now, and that she's
Right.
finally hitting her mark, you look back at all the times she didn't, right?
Right.
Every time she overshot it, and it just blew up for her. So I wonder if we're gonna get one last blow up of some sorts, where she has a big conflict she has to resolve, and then all of a sudden everything just comes apart.
We have 16 episodes left in this season.
If that doesn't happen,
Things-
I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, there's going to be some nuclear bomb explosions in West Covina.
I know.
For sure.
I'm kind of like
I don't know what they are.
kind of like tiptoeing around this
Oh,
season. You know
yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
going to. But like I said, at least now she's able to use her coping mechanisms and the things she's accepted about herself
Yeah.
to at least eventually come out clean on the other side, right?
She is
that
a
make
healthier
sense?
person now,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's a healthier
Yeah.
person. She's not healthy. I mean, she's always going to have these
Healthier.
issues, but
Healthier.
she's definitely healthier,
Yeah.
right? Like there are people I know that I wish could like identify their their shortcomings and say
Yeah.
I should work on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we worked with a guy. Remember that dishwasher we had? It's an inside joke there, guys.
Right. We do want to welcome a couple new subscribers the last few days, guys. So, Bodie Harcourt and Chantal Evans, thanks, guys, and welcome. We really appreciate you being here with us.
We do.
Words.
And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel, guys.
Hello.
If you don't mind hitting that like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please, please, please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the new content we have coming your way.
Absolutely. If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched, including 3 glorious seasons of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. We have an awful lot of stuff there and more to come as we're trying to wrap up some of our shows here.
Yes.
We're looking for replacing some
We
of them,
are
so-
wrapping up a few shows.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I feel like Josh is the one person who's still not really, well, and Nathaniel, who's actually really making the effort. You know what I
Josh
mean?
is the interesting one.
Yeah, he is.
We're still focused on him, and he hasn't really done much in a season and a half.
Well, he's the one that he's more clueless than Rebecca as far as self-awareness. You know.
Big time.
Yeah.
How'd it go? A bar association is no joke, man. It's a long line of identical-looking old white men.
We'll review your case and notify you next week via a registered letter about whether you can still practice law.
Oh, I'm not worried. That hearing.
I was wondering what
was
they were
just a
even
formality.
looking into sparring her for. Yeah.
I'm sure. In the meantime, you have got to come back to White Feather. I mean, mountaintop. Like,
Because you know you don't have to be a lawyer. There are other fields.
Other fields. Nah, I think the ship sailed on that a long time ago.
She can go do other things.
Yeah.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey,
Your legal
what are you
advisor.
doing here?
Right.
I'm in therapy.
Wait. Good for you, Josh Chan in therapy? Getting deep? Actually, do you have a second? What I've done to you the last couple of years is awful. It's some of the worst stuff I've ever done to anyone. It was stalking. It's inexcusable.
I've been meaning to talk to you about some of the things I did also. Like, when I moved in with you, but acted like we were casual, I'm looking for a real relationship. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Should I have told you that? Is that weird?
Oh, no, because there's going to be a feeding frenzy in the Cove.
Don't.
Josh
Oh my
Chan's on the apps, like, people's brains are gonna explode. I want
You'll
baby to
lose your
lose a
big toe.
I love baby's
Yeah.
toes.
And ocean
And
water
baby's
is
hairless
filthy too.
Yeah.
arms. And baby.
I
Gas.
would gain so much weight.
That's essential in your workplace.
Oh man, I would eat
my
pretzels
God,
every day all
yeah.
day.
Jim, what are you doing down here?
I own this place.
No, you don't.
Oh,
You're a
cool.
lawyer,
Okay, I was wondering
like
why
me.
you didn't
He's
show
a
up for
lawyer,
work.
like me.
Nice.
Not anymore. I quit the law.
What?
I got sick of it. Plus, Pretzel Central was recruiting branch owners, and the coffee shop that was here closed. So here I am.
Huh, wow.
Being a lawyer is the worst. Now stand back and let me tell you my tale of woe.
Yeah, okay,
Are we getting a song here? This sounds like a Will Smith song from the 90s, doesn't it?
Kinda, yeah. Wow. It's kind of a cynical song there.
Yeah.
AJ, don't listen to him. Being a lawyer is perfectly fine. Now, everyone,
Frosty.
I'm back.
Hello, Rebecca. Glad you're not locked in the slammer anymore. I wanted to let you know about a few changes around here.
Oh, don't worry, because I'm back now, okay? Come on, let's do this.
Okay,
I don't think this is going to go well.
Rebecca, your absence was certainly felt around here.
So I took a look at those zoning issues, and first of all, I have to say the city council's conservation easement is like one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. We're gonna exploit all the loopholes like crazy. In summation, loop, there it is.
There we go.
Yikes.
Yeah. You don't have to worry anymore. This is what I do. It's what I'm good at.
Oh my God.
This is objectively fantastic. Like on paper, fantastic, right?
On paper, fantastic.
Wow.
I don't think she's
I'm
going to be a
sorry,
lawyer
I
for the rest
just
of the show.
Need to go get a smoothie?
Mm-mm.
Are you hiring?
Ah. We're at a pretzel stand.
Okay, well, that was impulsive.
Josh Chan is in therapy. I mean, I knew you dated that crazy girl, but I didn't know that you might be crazy too. Oh my God.
Okay,
Are you
no.
like schizo?
No.
Oh, hey, my phone. It's
He
buzzing.
really did put everything on the
Hello?
table there.
He did.
Good for him.
Oh, you're here. Sorry, my Uber's outside.
I don't know. I don't know what year the final season was, but maybe there was still a really big stigma around being in therapy. Or she was just an idiot.
She's probably just an idiot.
Right.
Honey,
Yeah.
I got a text from Jim that you're working here.
I was going to text you myself, Paula, so I don't know if I'm going to be disbarred yet. I'm waiting for that letter from the Bar Association. It feels unethical. You get it?
I mean, this is again Rebecca going too far, right? Something fell off, therefore I'm just not going to go to work.
Yeah. At least she's in the same building.
It costs $300 to text a doctor. An emergency room visit will cost thousands of dollars, and I have no health insurance.
Right, so let's just get married.
What?
I mean, toe aside, just seems easier all around, so. What do you think?
I do.
Congratulations. You're married.
That's it? It's over?
Or just beginning.
You're so beautiful.
Now they have to wait a month for him to get on her insurance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
This is actually really sweet. Impulsive, but sweet.
Yeah. Some people like just works out. Like
Right.
it's weird that like for Rebecca, impulsiveness does not work at all, but for Heather,
If Heather
seems to be
seems to,
all right.
right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're swiping the wrong people.
For sure.
Let me help. I have amazing taste in people.
Is that true?
Definitely not, but I want to swipe. Come on.
Nothing to
She's
do with
gonna get you.
anything.
She's gonna get you, Josh. And you matched already.
Where's Rebecca?
She is.
She works at a pretzel shop downstairs.
Oh, Tim.
She's just having a little fun till she comes back full time. It's like a tiny gap year. You know, it's also of the utmost importance that Rebecca come back now.
You can't do that. If it's not approved by corporate, it could get me shut down. I'm scared of those people, and I like to follow rules.
Don't forget your mission. Why you're doing this in the first place. You're striking out on your own, and I'm right by your side, pal. We're gonna forge our own path.
I respect that he's trying, but he shouldn't have to do this.
like you unless you learn some art.
I don't mean to bother you because I know you're enjoying yourself, but have you gotten that Bar Association letter? Can you come back to work, like now? This is insane. Rebecca, that apron makes you look pretty poor.
When are you going to tell them you got the letter and you're free to practice law?
How do you know about that, narker posy?
So, I was thinking for the actual wedding, we can do doves. I was thinking lots of flowers. I was thinking my abuela can do a hymn.
Wedding? We already had a wedding.
I want a real wedding.
Oh, proposal.
You in a white dress and me in a tux in a church.
Hector.
I guess we can wait and maybe for our 10-year anniversary, we can renew our vows.
Congratulations, you can practice law again.
Look, don't tell anybody. Please, please, be my hero.
You really don't want to be a lawyer, do you?
So
Well,
quit.
what are you going to do? Stay in this pretzel shop forever?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's not like she's leaving everybody hanging.
I
She's
know.
leaving everybody hanging.
You can't sustain yourself at a pretzel shop either, man. I mean,
Not her lifestyle.
no.
Yep.
Sound of silence.
It really is, isn't it? Simon & Garfunkel song for sure.
You got married and didn't want to have a wedding? That's like getting married and not wanting to have a wedding.
How did you know we got married?
After your sad court ceremony, he did call and ask us to plan something. And then he said you didn't want to do it.
He said that you talked him out of it.
Our path?
Nope.
Sounds like your path.
Yeah.
I care
there you
about
go.
Hector and his happiness. Josh does not care. I appreciate your effort, but I didn't come on this date to talk about art. I misunderstood what this date was. I wanted to sleep with a hot DJ, and you wanted to talk about the epistemological feud between Manet and Jean-Leon Jerome.
Huh?
Gosh, sorry. My Uber's calling.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See? I told you. You're back. You're really back.
Back in action.
Well, all right.
Oh,
I think you can do the job that pays your bills while you try to figure something else out.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a lawyer, but
This lady's gonna take her business elsewhere.
for sure.
listen, I understand that you have a corporately mandated way of doing things, but we're just trying to increase the profit margins.
I'm sorry, who are you? We're gonna shut you down until you return everything to franchise standards, then you can reopen.
I haven't had a good experience. I don't want to be a boss. It's awful. I want someone to tell me where to go and what to do. I'm going back upstairs. Back to being a lawyer.
I don't want to be a concept or an object.
Wow, that's profound.
Stop trying to be who someone else wants me to be and just try to be who I want to be.
I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. I never wanted to. It was never my dream. It was my mother's dream.
Wow. So you're never coming back to the office?
I don't think so.
That's a
No. So
standard
it wouldn't
thing.
be Pretzel Central anymore.
She's going to open a restaurant
It'd be
here.
my own thing.
As long as you are happy, that is what matters to me. Truly. It always has.
She looks great, doesn't
It's,
she?
it's a Heather song they're playing here.
I thought you didn't want this.
I don't. But you do.
Not even realizing he's talking.
Right.
You know, what this show for making at the same time making you feel so good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to pull my hair out in a couple points here.
Right?
You know, it's like, Rebecca, I get that she didn't want to be a... Look, as people, we've all worked at jobs we didn't like, but we're like, okay, I'm going to keep working here.
Yeah, we don't have the luxury to just leave
until I decide what I'm going to start, going to school or applying for whatever. But you don't just like, you know what? I'm just going to quit right now because I don't like this career path that I've chosen, and I'll go figure something else out.
Well, this being a fantasy,
For sure.
it must be nice. But at the same time, you're right. She's got a privilege that most people don't have.
Incredible. Well, it's kind of funny because remember, there's one point like in season 2 where she was broke. So I'm like, oh yeah, because she was spending all her money. Like she's actually got to have money, like be responsible. And then it's like the next episode, she's like, oh, I got my bonus check, all's good now, and we never had money problems again with her, right?
I kind of forgot about that. Yeah,
it's like I felt like they were going to go that route and then change their minds last second. Like, oh wait, we shouldn't have poor Rebecca. We should have money never be a concern for her ever.
Because that's too sad.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Let's not add that to her problems.
I think we can have some fun stuff with this whole pretzel stand.
Of course.
In the end. Not ironically, but the fact that it's not corporate makes me feel better about her decision.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, cool, it's your own thing. You can do that.
Right. Yeah, she's kind of reminding me of Saul Goodman here.
Yeah.
It's Cinnabon, you know what I mean?
The Cinnabon thing.
Right. He was a lawyer too.
That is crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So they kind of have foreshadowed the pretzel thing. I mean, the first episode, she's literally floating in the air on a giant pretzel.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea.
Sure.
Um,
If you're gonna have her go off and do something else, I feel like you're able to use that as a motif and kind of bring it back in.
I mean, yeah, you have the pretzel singing and dancing this episode.
Right. Yeah.
Do you think that Josh, Rebecca, and Nathaniel are headed for a love triangle? Or do you think that like the Josh Rebecca thing is just them being nice with one another?
I don't know because I would have said no at the beginning of the episode, and I'd say yes now, which means by tomorrow it could be something different, and the day after that something different. I have no idea where it's going. In fact, I'm not even willing to say right now that Rebecca's completely done with being a lawyer either. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
I'm a little more reluctant about that, just because I think they really finished it on a high note.
They did, but
She's in the same office though,
right.
so you could always go upstairs and they, Rebecca, we need you for this, or you're the
Yeah,
best lawyer we've ever had, that kind of thing.
This could all be part of her journey where she runs her little pretzel shop for a while and then says, I really should be a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because this is all processing for her right now, right?
She realizes that small businesses like are nearly impossible to open.
Yeah, the idea of I'm going to open my own restaurant despite having no restaurant experience in the history of my life and I'm going to be successful is like, okay, good luck.
They could do
Maybe.
something funny with it, where like
Sure.
it's super successful, it blows up, and she sells it.
Right,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
They can do anything with it, really.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have a hard time believing that Rebecca is going to be happy running a pretzel shop, which is the first thing she ran into when she decided, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, and I walk outside and I'm like, hey, there's a bank.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a teller for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
Maybe they're being cute enough, but this isn't a cute show. This is a show that deals with real issues in a realistic way.
semi-realistic.
Well, real issues in a not realistic way, I should say.
Sure. Camera just moved on us there. It's moving.
Yeah, it does that. Sorry, I got a new camera, and
now we're seeing.
Now we're
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, now
Start moving around here.
now it's focused on Joe.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
It's like Predator.
Yeah, it's following. Me.
But no, like you said, it does handle things in a realistic way to a certain extent. But
right,
I like that they have the fantastic elements behind it.
Sure.
I'm done trying to predict the show because
we get it wrong.
One, we get it wrong. Two, it's not as fun.
Right.
I just want to see what happens.
Sure.
Whether she's with Josh or Nathaniel, I think Nathaniel's got a long way to go. It's great that he realized that he loves her.
Right.
But I don't think it should be that easy.
It won't be that easy. I don't think there's a world where Nathaniel goes to Rebecca and says, "Oh wait, I decided just now that I love you. Let's get together."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wanted you to go to Hawaii with me, and then they're dating. You know what I mean? I don't see that. But also, it doesn't seem like Rebecca right now is focused on him in any way.
No.
You know what I mean? Like he's not a concern for her.
Yeah,
at
he
all.
walked by coughing, and they were
Right.
like, whatever, Nathaniel.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, this camera's kind of driving me crazy, so we should probably wrap this up.
We will catch you on the next one, guys.
See you guys.